I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. See, every time you feel the Spirit moving in your heart, you ought to pray. God has been so good to us that every time we feel the Spirit moving in our heart, we shall pray. There's something about prayer. Prayer has a way of having things to change in our life. And every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I shall pray. It's so good to be in the house of the Lord one more time. If you love the Lord, you ought to give God a hand clap. Heavenly Father, we thank you for another opportunity to preach your unadulterated word. So Lord God, I ask you to remove me myself, stir the Holy Spirit that you placed inside of me. Roll me down into the storehouse of your wisdom and your knowledge, that I may preach your word unadulterated, Lord God. That your word may be pure and of you, Lord God. That your people may be blessed and drawn closer to you, Lord God. And Lord God, have your way in everything that takes place here in this preaching opportunity. And I'll be ever so thankful to give you all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise. This is your servant's prayer. That your anointing flow through me. That your words may flow from me like rivers of living water. And I'll be ever so thankful to give you the honor, the glory, and the praise. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen. Amen. For a sermon topic today, the true depth of love. The true depth of love. John chapter 15, starting at verse 12. John chapter 15, starting at verse 12. The true depth of love. John chapter 15, starting at verse 12. And this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I called you not servant, for servants knoweth not what his master doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard from my Father I have made known unto you. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that you shall go forth and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain. And whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. Yes. These things I have commanded you, that you love one another. Yes, sir. When we think about love, we think about four familiar types of love. Yeah. You have the eros love, which is the sexual, the passionate love that is between a man and a woman. The most akin type of love of modern construction of the romantic period. The eros love. And then you have the filial love, which is the friendship love. You know, that love that you have for that person, that you want the best for them, no matter what, that BFF type of love, that you want your best friend to be doing well just because you're doing well, and you only want has his or her best interest at hand. And then you got the stoic love, the familiar love. This is the kind of love that is between a parent and their children. It differs from filial love because it is a unilateral type love most of the time. What are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying that your parents loved you when all you could do was cry, eat, and poop. I'm going to say that one more time. It was a stoic type of love, that your parents loved you when you couldn't do nothing but cry, eat, and poop. You couldn't say not one word. You could not do one thing back for yourself, but it was that stoic love that your parents still loved you anyhow. When they had to clean your dookie butt, they still love you anyhow. And that's the type of love that we have for our family members. But then there is that an agape type love, an unselfish and an unconditional type of love. A love that is self sacrificing type of love. And this is the type of love that God demonstrated toward us. Like Romans said, but Romans 5:8 says, but God demonstrated his love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. This is the type of love that Christ was willing to die for the sinners. When we talk about to people about love, they usually think about Eros type love, philia type love, stoic type love. But we as Christians must focus on our agape type love. And if God had agape type love for each one of us, we too should have agape type love for those around us. What are you saying, preacher? I'm saying that we got to have some a love that's unconditional. I know they may have a habit that you don't like, but love them anyway. I know they might have stabbed you in your back, but love them anyway. I know they might have scandalized your name, but love them anyway. I know they might have stole out of your house, but love them anyway. I know they might have turned your child out, but love them anyway. You just gotta have that agape type love, unconditional. You don't pray for them, you don't meet their needs, you don't give them what they stand in need of, whatever it is, it's agape, unconditional love. You gotta have that unconditional love, unconditional love. And this is the most important kind of love, because this is the kind of love that God has demonstrated toward us. If we go to verse 13, it says, greater love has no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. Greater love has no man. This is saying that this is the greatest type of love that you can have. An agape love from God. This is the greatest type of love that you can have. I know sometimes we think that God has turned his back on us, but God never turns his back on us. The fact of the matter is, you walked out of the relationship, you turned your back on God, and that's why you ain't get what you stand in need of. We have to understand that God has an agape type love for us, and his love has been demonstrated, and that Jesus died for each one of us. And that's some shown up love right there. When you think about it, I don't know nobody else who's willing to die for you, but Jesus has already died for you. When you think about it, who you think gonna die for you? I can't name not one person, and I got 10 siblings. I can't name not one person that I know would die for me, and I got 10 siblings. But I do know that Jesus died for me, and that's good enough for me. If you know Jesus died, you gotta give God I ask that for praise this morning. We got to understand that that was the true depth of love. And Jesus was willing to die for us. No greater love has any man than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. So do you really want to be Jesus' friend? Do you really want to be Jesus' friend? If you really want to be, you got to do what he's commanded you in the Word.
That's right. So true. My Lord, Jesus.
Now I'm gonna get somebody right about now. He said, if you do whatever I command you. So you got to read the commandments to know what you got to do. And when you start following the commandments, you will be considered his friend. And the first thing you got to do is accept him as Lord and Savior. Believe that he is the Son of God and that God raised him from the dead. And you shall be saved. And then you can be a friend of Jesus when you follow his commandments.
Hallelujah. Yes, Lord.
Y'all know this is the communion Sunday. So you got to accept Jesus Christ. You got to believe that he is the Son of God and that God raised him from the dead, and you shall be saved. And then when you follow his commandments, you will be considered a friend. He said, ye are my friends if you do whatever I command you.
That's right.
So we got to do what Jesus has commanded us in the Bible.
Amen.
What God has commanded us in the Bible. So we have to do what it is that God has commanded us.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this agape love is that this statement here, greater love has no man than this, that he lay down his life for his friend.
Yes.
This is a clear declaration of the greatest love that we can have.
Yes.
Amen.
This is a clear declaration of the greatest love that we can have.
Amen.
An agape love from God. An unconditional love from God. Because sometimes we're going to mess up along the way. But God's love is still going to be right there. Sometimes we're going to stumble along the way. But God's love is going to be right there. Sometimes we're going to fall along the way. But God's love is going to be right there. Sometimes we're just going to go straight along the way. But God's love is right there. Sometimes we're going to do what we want to do. But God's love is still going to be right there. We still have the greatest love, this agape love from God. Something about God's love. It does not fade. It does not change. And it does not stop. I'm going to say that one more time. It's something about God's love. It does not fade. It does not change. And it does not stop. And it's God's love. It's God's love. And there's nothing you can do to stop God's love. He's going to love you despite of what you do. He's going to love you despite of what you say. You might not get into the kingdom. I don't say he's not like everybody going to get in. But he loves you anyway. You're going to make the choice. God is not making the choice for you. You're making the choice for yourself. So don't blame God if you get to the pearly gates and your name ain't on the list.
Yes, sir.
I'm just preaching what I'm preaching. I ain't talking about nobody. But somebody in the viewing world needs to hear this morning. That you make the choice whether you go to heaven or whether you go to hell. And there is a hell. So you better know that there's a hell.
All right, preacher. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But God has loved you so much that he's already provided a way out.
Thank you, Lord.
But the truth of the matter is you got to choose that way out before you go in.
Come on. Tell it.
One more time, you got to choose that way out before you go in. Because if you get into hell, it's too late to get out then. Because it'll be beyond judgment day.
You're talking right.
Man.
Yes, sir.
I just want somebody to know that God's love is an enduring love. God's love is an enduring love. Next thing is that Jesus tells us that we are his friends. Henceforth, I called you not servants, for servants knows not what his Lord doeth.
That's right.
But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard from my Father I have made known unto you. Jesus said, I ain't keeping nothing secret.
Amen.
He said, I ain't hiding nothing from you.
Amen.
I'm going to tell you how to get into heaven. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. No man comes to the Father but by me. He said, I'm going to tell you everything that the Father told me.
Right.
So that you'll know everything.
Yeah.
And you're no longer my servant. That don't mean we ain't got to work.
All right.
Somebody help me here this morning. That don't mean we ain't got to work. That means that we are now his friends. But we still got to work. It's good to be called a friend of Jesus.
Amen.
We have to understand that he's commanding us to continue to do what he's called us to do.
Amen.
He said, now I've told you everything that my Father has told me. I ain't keeping nothing back from you. But you still got to work.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
He said, we are his friends when we do whatsoever he commanded us to do. Are you following the commandments of God?
Amen.
Are you loving one another?
Yes, sir.
Following the commandments of God is not an option.
Amen.
All right. All right.
That's not just a suggestion. It's not an option.
Amen.
It's essential for the Christian life. That is something that we must do daily. It says, take up your cross daily and follow me. So you got to follow the commandments of God daily. Not when you get ready, not when you feel like it, not when things are going good, not when things are going bad, but every day of our life we are commanded to follow the commandments of God. You ain't got a choice about it. If you're going to be a Christian, you need to be following God's commandments daily.
So true. So true. Oh, yes.
It is our Christian obligation.
That's right. That's right.
Tell your neighbor, it's your obligation to follow the commandments of God. See, it's our obligation to follow the commandments of God.
That's right.
And he didn't suggest this. He said, you are my friends if you do whatever I command you. So we are to follow the commandments of God daily.
That's all right.
Next thing is that you are chosen by God.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Lord.
I'm not making this stuff up, y'all now. Verse 16 says, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you shall go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain. And whatsoever you ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. So you have been chosen.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we are.
Thank you, Lord.
He said, you didn't choose me, but I chose you. Is there anybody glad that God chose you? If you're truly glad that God, they ought to give me a hand of praise. Somebody say, hallelujah, thank you, Lord. So we got to be glad that God chose us. See, when you got that feeling that night, that day or that morning, whenever you accepted the Lord, it wasn't just a feeling, but that was God pricking your heart. That was the Holy Ghost speaking to your inside. And because he spoke to you, that was God choosing you. And you accepted the call. And because you have accepted the call, now you are being ordained. Somebody help me now. You have been ordained to do work for the Lord. That you might go and bring forth fruit. Ordained means that you have been set apart for an office or a duty or an appointment. So what are you saying, preacher? I'm saying everybody in here has been ordained. We don't have the same order, or we're not ordained the same way, but everybody has a call on their life. God has something that you are supposed to be doing. Somebody help me in here now. So God has something that you are supposed to be doing. He has set you apart to do something special for kingdom building. I'm saying that he set you apart to do something special for kingdom building. Some of us are set apart to play music. Some of us are set apart to usher. Some of us are set apart to sing. Some of us are set apart to be leaders. Some of us are set apart to be healers. Some of us are set apart to do whatever God has called you to do. And we are all ordained by God for ministry. That means that we all have something that we need to be doing for the Lord. If you don't know what it is, you need to fall down on your knees and say, Lord, show me what I'm supposed to be doing for you, Lord. Because all of us have a call on our life.
All right, Reverend. Thank you, Lord.
We all have a call scripture says. Where it says that you are and ordained you that you shall go forth and bring fruit.
Oh, yeah.
That your fruit should remain. See, everybody has a call. And because of your call, because you've been ordained and called, somebody's life is going to be saved.
All right. Amen, preach pastor. Amen.
Just so the people on this side.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody has been ordained and called.
Yes.
And because you're doing what God has called you to do,
Yes.
somebody's life is going to be saved.
Amen.
That's how I got it, right?
Amen.
This is how I got it, right?
Amen.
Now I need to speak to the viewing world.
Yes.
Everybody who believes that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and that God raised him from the dead and have confessed it, you have been called and chosen as a friend of Jesus. And because you're called and chosen, you have a call on your life because you have been ordained. And because you have been ordained, somebody's life is going to be saved because you're going to do what God has called you to do.
Amen. Hallelujah.
I think this side got it. I think this side got it. Now the viewing world got it. That you have been ordained and called for kingdom building. So to help God, let God use you to transform somebody's life.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
See, we have been so pressed down as Christians
Jesus.
to where we have become afraid to speak the gospel.
Amen.
But you have been ordained. That means that you have been set apart to share the gospel.
Yes.
Don't let the world stop you from sharing the good news. Don't let the world stop you from sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. Don't let the world stop you from kingdom building. Don't let the world stop you.
Hallelujah.
You have been ordained. You have been set apart for this specific reason, for kingdom building. You must share, we must share the gospel with a dying world.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen?
Yes, Lord.
Verse 12. I know I jumped all in 13 through 16, but verse 12 is the one it started with, and it ended with verse 17.
Yes.
It said that you love one another
Yes.
as I have loved you. Then verse 17 says, these things I command you, that you love
My Lord.
one another. It's amazing that verse 12 started with loving one another, and verse
Amen.
17 ended with loving one another. It's something about loving one another that God wanted us to get out of this message. Let me say that one more time. That we are called to love one another. Tell your neighbor, I love you. Now say it like you really mean it. I love you. I just want you to know that I love you. You have to understand that we're called to love one another. And love is not just words, but love is action. So when your neighbor is hungry, you ought to make sure they have something to eat. If your neighbor is naked, you ought to make sure they have some clothes on their back. If your neighbor get in prison, you ought to make sure that you go visit them. If your neighbor is thirsty, you ought to make sure they have something to drink. If you love somebody, you're going to demonstrate your love by your actions. Christ demonstrated love by his actions.
So true, so true.
Now look at this thing. He say, you are to love one another. They may not look like you, but you love them anyhow. They may not talk like you, but you love them anyhow. They may not cook like you, but you love them anyhow. They may not believe like you, but you love them anyhow. They may not dress like you, but you love them anyhow. They may not work like you, but you love them anyhow. They may not eat like you, but you love them anyhow. We are called to love one another.
So true.
Jesus' death and resurrection was not for one race or nationality.
Yeah.
But Jesus' death and resurrection was for the Jew and the Gentile.
Yes.
Jesus' death and resurrection was for every nation and every nationality. If you will only believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and that God raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. The true depth of love is the fact that Jesus was willing to die for us.
Yes, Lord.
Everyone
Yeah.
Yes.
who was a sinner.
Yes.
Jesus was willing to die for us.
Amen.
The true depth of love. Love ye one another. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. The true depth Jesus has demonstrated.
Yes.
That he died for each one
Yes, he did.
of us.
Amen.
Amen?
Amen.